It took a couple years to figure it out. I had the key, but it was stuck. I had to jiggle it out. Unlock the door. You know how long I had to watch the poor? My mom and pop was poor. We had no mom and pop store shit. We was locked and torn. Raw vision. Here's a glimpse of what y'all missing. It's all different. Get a grip, cause we all slipping.
Hey yo, my name is Johnny Arthur. I'm the rapper who sat by the door. I'm also the founder of BLACKENOMICS.
I always want to be myself. I always want to be the best person, you know what I'm saying, that I could possibly be. And honestly, it's not like, I woke up and like I've always been, this so-called, right? People like to place me in that box, so like this conscious artist. But I think I had to live, to get to this point where it's like I value things more. You know what I'm saying? I had to not value the black woman enough to get to a point where I value them so highly. You know what I'm saying? I had to fall before I, value getting back up.
Like a chopper, bringing new life like a doctor. You can watch, but don't touch nothing. Listen till you get in tune with your chakras.
So I started BLACKENOMICS to kind of like put into the proper context the whole idea of, circulating the black dollar in the black community to build black wealth. When you go all over the world and you go into different people's communities, you'll realize that a lot of these communities are owned, controlled, and operated by the people who live within the communities. It's only when you go into like predominantly black communities, and this is global, where the people who live in that community don't control, don't own, don't operate any of those things. And I think that when you watch media and you watch mainstream media and you hear them talk about issues that often plague black communities, like violence and police brutality and high unemployment rates and stuff like that, that is a direct result of the lack of ownership, the lack of accountability, because that's what ownership is, the lack of responsibility that the people in the community had stripped from them. So BLACKENOMICS is about pulling the community together and saying, hey, let's stop asking for freedom, and let's come together and take it.
Even side to side, if you don't take the time to go underneath, then you would never see what I vision.
I think the biggest challenge is we don't know who we are. A lot of us don't know who we are. A lot of us don't know what we're capable of. And I think that even though, I utilize BLACKENOMICS as a platform to seek economic justice, right? I think that what it's all really about is the restoration of confidence. When you go into our communities, people can't see themselves as business owners because they've never seen anyone who looks like how they look and have come from where they come from, being a business owner, owning something as simple as a corner store. Even though I'm a rapper, I utilize my platform to tell other people that there's more than rap. I utilize my platform to tell the kids coming up behind me that there's more than sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many other dope things, you know what I'm saying, that you can be doing. And you're gonna be happy, you're gonna be balanced, So that's why I see the issue is that the little kids coming up don't see that there's more than music, there's more than sports, you know what I'm saying? There's more than the shit that you see on TV. You know what I'm saying? Just watch a motherfucking average show, you know what I'm saying? And look at the black characters and see where they roles is. Just look at that shit. Like, open your third eye, see what they positioned them in, because they subconsciously programming kids to say, if I want to be anything, that's what I gotta be.
From the bottom like lobster, truth is that many won't prosper. Miracles opsa. Leap what's a mob to a king, what's a king to a god, what's a god to a knob.
Educate yourself, you know what I'm saying? College is cool, you know what I'm saying? School is cool, you know what I'm saying? Get that. If you want to get a degree, if you just have a desire to get a degree, do that. You know what I'm saying? But remember, man, Malcolm X had like a 6th grade education? Like, he damn sure didn't get no degrees, but you can't tell me that man wasn't going on college campuses shutting them down. You know what I'm saying? Self-education, self, realization is like, that's where it's at.
I like my women with black skin. Get ready as I elevate to new heights like a
Man, our biggest resource as a black community is each other. Bottom line, you know what I'm saying? I can say all the things that you want to hear about how we working with financial institutions to bring more business loans to the community. We working with financial institutions to bring more home loans, so we can have more homeowners in our community. We working with financial institutions so that we can get more people taking their credit more seriously. All of these things are things that we need to do. But before that, we got to realize our responsibility to each other. The BLACKENOMICS community is about loving each other and creating a better society for black people. Because we've been catching hell for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I come in peace like the son of sheep. When I run the streets, go up high, even side to side. If you don't take the time to go.
My last words, man, is like, man, to all the artists, to all the up and coming artists, man, just know that an artist is only as good as what he stands for. You know what I'm saying? So as you create, I tell people all the time, like, man, if you're just trying to create music to be rich and be famous, like, man, you can do that probably much quicker in another field. You know what I'm saying? If you want to succeed at this shit, this got to be your passion. This got to be your life. You got to live this. You know what I'm saying? So let that sink in. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the BLACKENOMICS movement, man, it's real. It's real, and we're gonna continue to build. You know what I'm saying? We're not going out here begging nobody to like us. You ain't gotta like us. We love us. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna. If I can't save everybody, anybody who rocking with me, y'all gonna get saved for real. Cause we gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, stay in tune. John the Author, the rapper who sat by the door, BLACKENOMICS. Catch me on Instagram and Twitter at John_the_author. And you can also go to my website, johntheauthor.com. That's my internet home. And yeah, build with me. Like my page on Facebook, John the Author. All of this shit.